Is Samantha Gala, and I'm a student at the Beauty Institute in the Lehigh Valley. Thank you very much for taking the time to consider my submission. Receiving this scholarship would set me up for my short term and my long term goals in a big way. It would directly contribute to graduating from here. I would love to become a stylist who has different specializations in different little areas. I'd like to try to be good at things that maybe not everybody is good at. After that, I would love to pursue a psychology degree, long term, and I would love to use both of those things in conjunction with each other to really impact my clients on a community level. So that would be great. I think the value that stands out the most to me based on the ones that you listed is definitely diversity. I think that diversity is so important, and I've just always really enjoyed learning more about people who are different than me. Um, my own background is, I think everybody thinks this, but my own background's pretty plain. We never really went to church or anything growing up, never had any traditions that were different than the norm, I guess. So I just always love learning about different people who do different things. And I think one of the ways you need to be in order to have a fulfilled life is to have an open worldview. I think that life has so many problems and we all have different ways of finding answers to them, and we can help each other with that. And I think that that's a really beautiful thing to be able to participate in. So diversity is very important to me. My role model within the industry is a bit of an anti-role model at the same time. My very first job at a hair salon was about 10 years ago, and I worked for one woman who owned her business. She was in her 60s. She was a redhead, and was born and raised in Michigan. She had very high standards and very much Devil Wears Prada vibes all the way. And I had never worked in a hair salon before ever, so it was really intimidating for me. I really wanted to impress her, and I was interested in the job, so I wanted to do well on every level. She was really difficult to work for, and I was there for a year, and she was really mean to me sometimes. But I feel like things ended pretty not nice. I cried. But even though she was really nasty to me sometimes and things ended on a bad note, I learned so much from her. And I think that that is really benefiting me now while I'm in school. I also think that if she could see me now and knew what I was doing, even though things ended a little bit sour, I think that she maybe couldn't help but chuckle to herself a little bit just knowing my story and what role she played. But I'm a hard worker, willing to put in the time and the effort, and just thank you so much for taking the time to hear me out. Promise to put it to good use if I get it.